display. So one of the differences in this room is there are two different display types. There's the main display and the student display, or what do we call it?
Station displays. So I guess the idea is the class can meet over here, kind of talk through stuff some beforehand that's not necessarily at the kitchen, but then they can go out to the kitchen and then use those displays in each station as either follow along, they've got something presentation-wise that they're following, or you can show the demonstration camera directly to the display. So it's the same conference camera that we normally use USB, but we're actually sending it as an HDMI source too, so we can send it straight to the display for demonstration purposes. So the touch panel, there's actually two here. There's one on the podium, and there's one over here next to the teaching station. They mirror each other. Whatever you do on one, the other one's doing the same thing. So there's no difference between the two. And then we also have an added wired input on the column down here as well. So if an instructor wants to have their laptop over here,
HDMI.
or HDMI, whatever it's in. Yes,
It's
HDMI.
not sanitary.
You can just scope it right out. So, it's there if need be. Wireless display area is in here also, so those are all options. Otherwise, the use is exactly the same. The only slight difference is,
I guess it's easier to show on this one.
yeah, because we've got the two columns. There's an extra button here, match main display. So if that's active, if whatever you do on the main display, you do wireless display, it'll show something. It'll turn this on and all three screens on at the same time. You can turn match display off. You can break them apart so that we can't send different sources to each one. So that's not how it's set up. But it's mainly for power.
But you can't send something different to this one, and those three are all the same. So this display can be different than those three. And that's where the line is split here. It's the station displays, they change all three at the same time. And then this one is the main display.
Additionally, this display is on a pull-out mount, tilt mount, so you can angle it a little bit if you want to pull that piece away from the wall.
Don't pull too hard.
Gently at the edges.
Gently, yes.
Then other than that, this room's a little bit larger, so we have a few more ceiling microphones just for coverage.
So there's one dedicated for the chef or the preparer. So they do not have to have a lapel to be heard at the far end. The lapel and the handheld mic are basically, they go into the room, they also go to the far end. But if you were just presenting and you had people close, you do not have to wear a lapel for conferencing. And there are also two mics in front of the main student areas for them to participate as well. They don't have to be mic'd to be heard at the far end. So there are two speakers here that are on a separate zone. They are not reinforced with the mics. The other zone is reinforced with mics. It's noisier and larger over there. So if people are having trouble hearing, especially over here where you're presenting, that's what the mics are mainly intended for, is to present to the noisy area out there.
Other than that, the podium itself is pretty much identical to what it's all. PC, the same USB-C, HDMI cable inputs, HDMI jack, your media document camera.
One PTZ?
One PTZ for now.
You also have the option, like in the other room, to have a document. You can also have your laptop camera if you were presenting from here and you wanted that. You could do it from wherever your laptop camera is. I don't know if this works well. It's probably not the best, but I would say if you were presenting from here and you needed a face, you would use your laptop camera. But you can pick that separately from the audio. So it could be the audio for the room and the camera could be that. And then you can also switch between that and the document cam or the camera that can give you those really good food shots.
demonstration here in once. There it is. Working on the tile sill fine tuning controls.
He's got a little finesse to it left. So,
We'll get something here.
that's where
So we have half a dozen music so that we need to make over. So, but yeah, that's what they'll have within the ETC range from everything.
Okay. Anything you guys want to play with here or have questions? Okay.
Mics, are they same frequency or is it just same mics you use one or
You
the
can
other?
use them all.
Okay, oh, you
all
can use both.
these are not combos. You
Okay.
can have both on at the same time. 2 receivers.
They
And
are
every-
unique channels in this room versus the other room as a community space.
Yeah, so you can have all of the spaces on both mics and you're all good. That's been figured out. I'll play it with Tommy
Yeah.
next week or tomorrow. I haven't cleared the frequencies for the whole building, but I think we're pretty close.
I mean, I think if anything, setting the transmitters to low power is probably more than enough.
Except for the other room where the antennas are in the other.
Well, yes. Everywhere else that we can
Yeah,
go low
we
power.
can do low power. That's a good idea. Yep.
So we go. Go to the community space.